In a quiet corner of Sweden, a young girl named Greta Thunberg sat with her family at the dinner table. The room was filled with chatter, but Greta's mind was elsewhere. She had just watched a documentary about climate change, and the images of melting glaciers and dying animals were seared into her memory. At the age of 15, Greta understood that the Earth was in trouble, and she felt a responsibility to do something about it. As a child, Greta spent countless hours exploring the forests and lakes of her homeland, developing a deep love for nature. But as she grew older, she began to see that the beauty of her world was under threat from pollution, deforestation, and climate change. Greta couldn't shake the feeling that her generation was being handed a planet on the brink of disaster. One day, after reading about the devastating effects of global warming, Greta decided that she couldn't stay silent any longer. Inspired by the student protests in the United States against gun violence, Greta resolved to take a stand for the planet. She printed flyers with a simple message: "School strike for climate." She explained to her parents that she would skip school every Friday to sit outside the Swedish Parliament until her government took action on climate change. At first, Greta's solitary protest attracted little attention. But as the weeks passed, more and more students began to join her, inspired by her determination and courage. Her strike sparked a movement, with students around the world following her lead and organizing their own climate strikes. The movement, known as Fridays for Future, quickly spread across continents, uniting young people in their demand for action on climate change. Greta's unwavering commitment to her cause caught the attention of world leaders and environmental activists. She was invited to speak at international conferences, including the United Nations Climate Change Conference. In her speeches, Greta spoke with a passion and urgency that moved her audience to tears. Her message was clear: you are never too small to make a difference. Despite facing criticism and doubt from some, Greta remained undeterred. She continued to advocate for drastic measures to combat climate change, reminding everyone that the fate of the planet rested in their hands. Her activism inspired millions of people to take action, proving that one voice can indeed spark a revolution. Moral of the story: no matter your age or background, your voice matters. Stand up for what you believe in, and you can change the world.